drip, big wrist, big body.
What it do, baby? What's up, guys? I am back with another video, and today is gonna be a story time. So in this story time is how I stole my brother's car. So it was May 25th, 2018. I was at my friend's house and she dropped me off, and then I get to my brother's house because I was staying with my dad at the time. I get to my brother's house and the door is locked, and I'm thinking, why is the door locked? Like during the daytime the door is never locked, like it's never locked. So I was like, what the fuck? So I walked to the back, door locked too, and I was like, okay. So I go back to the front, I knock. I'm just thinking no one's answering. Okay, because also my brother's car was in the driveway, so I'm like, oh, his girlfriend probably at work, so he here. Well, I knock on the door and ain't nobody answering. I'm like, okay, they probably sleeping. So I tried the front window that's next to the door, locked. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these bitches? So I go to the side of the house. The one window had an air conditioner in it. I was like, I'm not moving this fat ass air conditioner. No. So I go to the other window. Guess what? It's unlocked. So it was unlocked. So I go in there and I hear nobody. Like, I go upstairs, ain't nobody up there. I go in my brother's room, ain't nobody up there. I'm like, so I text his girlfriend. I was like, where you guys at? Like, are you at work or something? She's like, no, we're in Kentucky. Bitch. I was like, what are y'all in Kentucky for? She's like, for you guys' cousin's graduation. I was like, and y'all ain't want to tell me about this? She's like, I thought Anna told you. I was like, Anna's my sister. I was like, nobody told me, but okay, it's cool. And I was like, y'all drove your van out there? And she was like, yeah. I was like, and OJ left his here? She's like, yeah. I was like, in that moment, I was thinking about going in his car, but like, I wasn't 100% sure yet. Until I seen his keys sitting on the table, and I was like, I'm gonna learn how to drive tonight. Now it's about like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I was like, oh my god, it's so boring here. So I turned TV on, I watched TV, eating their food and shit. And then I got the car keys. I went outside this car. I'm just practicing, like, going forward, reversing, like, turning the wheel, because it's a big ass driveway, so I could do that. So like, I'm turning it, reversing it, you know, all that. Okay, checking to see the blinker, which way it goes, you know, all that. Okay. So then I reversed it back, parked it and shit, went back inside, locked the door, locked the car doors, and then locked the house door and laid down. And then the next morning I text my friends and I was like, guys, OJ and I were out of town and he left his car here and the car keys. Catch me whipping, basically. So then I meet them at 7-Eleven. Like, I walk down to 7-Eleven because it's like a 10-minute walk from OJ's house. And then we walk back to OJ's house. We're chilling on the couch for a little and shit, watching some TV. And then one of my friends, he was like, can you take me to my house to get some weed or something? I was like, sure. And I was like, yo, I taught myself how to drive in like 5 minutes. Thinking I'm cute and shit. When I really wasn't. Like, bitch. And then, so we hop in the car. They're scared. They're like, ah. So the girl was in the front, who's my friend. And then the two boys are in the back. And I'm just, you know, got my seatbelt on. They got their seatbelt on. And I hop out the driveway. Okay. Hit that right blinker, turn right and shit. We going, and like in Batavia, ew, my skin, I need to put lotion on it. In Batavia, there's like this Harvester place, like the Harvester Street, and then like this Harvester fat ass Harvester building, and like there's like a cut through it. So I took that cut, and then we stopped there. They're like, stop the car, stop the car. They're scared as fucking shit, and they're like, take us back to your brother's house. Mind you, bitch, that fucking, we're almost to the nigga house. So I was like, are you fucking kidding me? We're almost to your house. I don't have time for this shit. So I drove back to OJ's, and then he was like, oh, never mind, let's just go. What the fuck is, like, nigga? So then I drive him to Dollar General, which was by the Harvester. The Harvester cut way. It was by the Harvester. They're like, let us out here. I was like, you know what? You guys are fucking dumb. I was like, okay, I'm going to pick up my other friend. So I went to go pick her up. Like, there's this roundabout, and I was like, oh my god, how the fuck am I going to do this? But bitch, I managed. I got through that shit. I was like, bopping and weaving. And then I seen her honk the horn, blah, blah, blah. And I pulled in the drive-thru. Little cousin's outside. And she's like, go in the house and beat it. And she hopped in the car. And then, like, mind you guys, I wasn't even looking in my mirrors, none of that. Like, bitch, when I hit that reverse, I was like, thank God no cars were coming. So then, we just went back. We drove to Central, because that's where the boy lives. He was already there. I parked in his driveway. So then, two of our other friends were walking by, and I was like, yo, I got the whip. I got my brother's car. I'm driving it. Y'all want to see me drive it? Trying to be cute and shit. Thinking I'm all hot shit because I got a car and shit. So I got in the car, reversed it. I'm in the road now. Like, I'm off the driveway. I'm in the road, ready to hit the brake and then switch the gear to drive. No. What happened next was that I fucking hit that motherfucking gas pedal thinking it was the brake, and that motherfucking car went 65 miles in reverse into a parked car behind me, and when I got up against the pole. Like, bitch, when I tell you, as soon as it was like, I was like, bitch, I'm scared as fuck. The guy comes out, I hopped out the car, and I was like, I'm sorry. Bitch, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put the car in park, so the car rolling fucking away. I was like, bitch, so I had to hop in the car, put that bitch in park, and then hop back out, and I'm apologizing. And the girl who was walking by that, I was like, trying to show her that I can drive or whatever, you know. She was like, take that shit to your brother's house now. I was like, do it look bad? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh my god. Bitch, I'm speeding down the street to get to my brother's house. I'm trying to think of a story and shit to be like, I was gonna be like, yo, someone just clipped your car in the driveway and shit, blah, blah, blah. I was gonna say that. No. Next thing I know, as soon as I get to that nigga house, I get a text messages from my sister, Anna. She's like, what the fuck did you do? She's yelling, cussing, all that. And then they're trying to call me. I was like, I'm not answering. And then OJ and Anna's mom, they pulled up. She pulled up and just yelling and screaming. Like, when I tell you she was yelling, she's yelling. And she was like, oh my god, it's fucking bad. Like she was literally screaming. But, like, before all that, like, they were yelling at me and shit. Like, when Anna was texting me and shit, as soon as I got in that house, I was literally sat on the couch and I started crying, thinking about life. I'm like, I locked the door so just in case the cops came. And then, like, the cops came. I was sick as fuck, and I was crying. I was like, oh my gosh, I just run out the back door, but there's nowhere to run to. So I was like, I'm not gonna run away, bitch. Just take me to jail already. You're already here. Just take me to jail. I know I'm going to jail. Just take me to jail. Period. And then I got out there, and then Tammy pulled up, and she started yelling and shit. That's OJ's mom. She started yelling. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I was crying and sobbing. I'm sorry. Oh, and then the cops gave me 3 tickets. 1 for backing up unsafely and shit. Another driving without a permit or license. Like, I didn't even have a permit, guys. Like, I didn't have no permit, no license, none of that. Just took a whole car without a permit. And then the other one was fleeing the scene or some shit. And so I went to court and shit for that. And I went to court twice for this. So the first time the judge was like, do you know the insurance of the insurance company of the other cars? And I was like, no. Like, the car I crashed into, I didn't know his insurance. He said he'd get rid of one of my tickets if I found out their insurance company. I was like, eh. So I had to come back July 11th. And it was like June something when I went to my first court date. And that's when I started talking back to OJ and shit. Like, around there, like, the end of June and shit. I was like, do you know the insurance company of the other car that I crashed into? And he's like, no. And then my second court date was July 11th, right? So the day before that shit, he found a picture in his phone with the other person's insurance company that they had took him when it all started. And like, what's it called? He found a picture of it and he sent it to me, and then I wrote it down so I could take it to the court. And then they said, it was like Erie's insurance company or something like that. And then he got rid of the ticket that was driving without a permit or license. Because if he wouldn't have gotten rid of that, I wouldn't be able to get my license until I was like 21, I think. Yeah. That's the story time of how I stole a car. Oh, also, my brother was gonna press charges on me. Like, that's when I knew I was gonna go to jail. Like, if he would have pressed charges, they told him that I would have got a felony and that I would have went to jail for like a year. But my brother didn't want me to have a felony on my record because he has one on his for some shit he didn't even do. Like, he got caught up. Wrong place, wrong time. So he knows how it is trying to get a job and shit. So he didn't want me to go through all that. But yeah. That was the story of me stealing my brother's car. Should I do more story times? Comment down below if I should. If you guys can like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.